Hello, this is James. Now, before we begin, I want to discuss what this video is. This video is commentary and replays from the same live duels as were edited together and posted in the Dragunity's video that I uploaded earlier today. The reason for making this video is watching both my old format videos of like a prepared video versus the live duel format videos. I realized that there's a big difference between stream James and then prepared video James. It's a little more calmer and a little more collected. So I wanted to give people another option for my content in case they didn't want all of the stream hype and all of the screaming and all of the vague innuendo. So if you've already seen this video, that's great. That's my Dragunity's deck for the time being. That's the new information. Go watch a new Dragunity's video. Mario ZRG and Playmaker both made really good ones. But if you just want some more calm analysis, some more soothing tones, this is my Dragunity's video for you. So, with our Dragunity's, very quick primer, we all know already, they equip these tuners from the graveyard, and the tuners have very powerful effects. Using your Phalanx and your Dux, you can synchro climb, which is very exciting. You can go 2, 4, into 6. Vajrayana equips Phalanx, and then Phalanx pops off again. Phalanx is not once per turn. You can unequip him and special summon him as many times as you can get him onto the field. And then Aklys has very, very powerful removal, and we're using that with more powerful removal, giving us that 2 for 2, actively removing the cards that we want from our opponent. We have Cards of Consonance, Dark World Dealings. For consistency, we're using 3 Dragunity Divine Lance. This card is so good that I don't mind bricking with it because it protects your Dragunities from traps and also gains attack equal to its level times 100. Not only does it make the monster immune to traps, it also lets you search out the tuners that you want. So if you want to go Synchros, you go Phalanx. If you want to go removal, you can pick out your Aklys. The reason I like Dragunities is I feel like they are the best deck that you can get for your money. So this deck, optimally, you would have 3 Dux, and you would have 2 or 3 Cards of Consonance, and then Phalanx at 2 is fine because it's searchable. But with just one go-through of the box, with 2 Dux and 2 Phalanx and 1 Vajrayana, the deck is completely playable, and you can have a lot of fun and get a lot of good duels, as we are going to see. And Dragunities are bringing that synchro toolbox, and this is exactly what synchros were always meant to be, which is having a consistent extra deck of monsters that you can call upon at will. Guy Ball can be 3,500 attack at the snap of your fingers, and you know what's exciting about that number? That is bigger than Silent Waifu level 7. Now, let's take a look at our replays. Again, these are the same replays saved from the live stream, so if you prefer, live stream duels, this corner, this video in this corner. Okay, here we're going first against Arcana. Trick up the sleeve. Definitely that Blue Eyes OTK. We have Dux, we have Mistletoe, we have Aklys, and we set the Phalanx face down because even if he gets destroyed, we're still going to get value. The opponent does not attack. Flip up the Phalanx because he has to be face up for Mistletoe to get the special summon. We also get a tribute summon, but it's fine. When Mistletoe is normal or special, we can equip a Dragunity, and then we're going to go ahead and normal summon the Aklys, because Aklys then lets us special summon Dux, and then we equip the Aklys to the Dux. So even though Dux has to have Dragunities in the graveyard to get his equip, Aklys fixes that for us via its effect. We go Parallel Twister, and this is going to clear the opponent's entire field and still leave us with enough attack points for the OTK, and the opponent simply surrenders. Okay, here we're going second against Rex Raptor, and with Rex Raptor, something I often forget that needs to be considered and is important. Rex Raptor has the skill Titan Showdown, and it's whoever has less than half of the opponent's life points does double damage, and that's actually a very important skill that I would like to consider, especially for the Guy Bald. But what we have is a triple card removal. We have Aklys, Parallel Twister, and Double Cyclone to remove our opponent's entire field. And then on the live stream, I spent a lot of time thinking about how to synchro for game, and I came to the conclusion that I could not, so we just attack with the Dragunity Dux, pumped up for 2,500. Breaker, the Magical Warrior. Now see, this is why I say this is a 2017 card. If this could remove any card on the field, well, we would have been in trouble with all of our equips on our guy. But Breaker can only destroy spell cards, so we're still in good shape. So we're gonna pop off Phalanx, and we're gonna go into that Vajrayana combo. Vajrayana, equip to Aklys, Aklys sent to the graveyard, remove the back row, and Vajrayana becomes massive, and we just do the level augmentation for good measure. Okay, here we're going second against Seto Kaiba. And a lot of Seto Kaibas are running around with that Blue Eyes OTK, and this might just be it, where he's guarding on turn 1. We're going to go Cards of Consonance. We're going to dump a Phalanx. Phalanx loves to live in the graveyard, but we brick out with our Mistletoes. But the opponent gets greedy with that Dragon Spirit of White, so we go Treacherous, Double Cyclone, get nap value. That's better than a 3 for 3. That's a 2 for 3. But we still don't have either our Dux or one of our tuners to give us Mistletoe. Opponent has their own Treacherous, so this is a fair duel. I drew Treacherous. I drew Treacherous. They drew Treacherous, but then I drew Dragunity Aklys, and we're gonna get Mistletoe positively huge thanks to level augmentation. Alright, so here we're going second against Officer Tetsu Trudge, and Trudge, oh, it's the battle of the new box. We got Reptilion Gorgon, and basically we can't destroy her because she has Molten Escape, and we can only get one monster out on the field, and also if we attack into her, she's gonna mess up our guys, right? Attacking that monster becomes 0, change battle position, and then it saves itself with Molting Escape, like the disgusting snake woman that she is. I'm kidding, I love lamias. Alright, so we're gonna go Dragunity Divine Lance, we're gonna equip the Phalanx, and this looks very expensive. We turn 4 cards into one vulnerable synchro monster, but that's okay because Dragunities have the value from the graves. We have Vajrayana, equip to Aklys, send to Aklys. Vajrayana gets huge. Molting Escape does not protect from destruction by card effect, and we can dispose of the Gorgon without having to touch it. We equip the Dragunity Divine Lance. Now, an important note, it doesn't matter because the opponent has Fires of Doomsday, but I gave up lethal damage. What I should have done was I should have equipped Divine Lance before sending the Aklys. I was playing around like a Canadia or something like that. But if the Divine Lance had been equipped, we would have gotten extra attack points because Vajrayana's effect doubles the current attack points, not the original attack points, which is super good. Alright, so we're going to attack into this little Doomsday token. Tribute for a Reptilion Medusa. Hello. So, Reptilion Medusa, send one card from your hand to the graveyard. One face of monster your opponent controls attack. If the selected monster becomes 0, and it cannot change its battle position. Now, I'm sure the opponent would have rather used Vajrayana as a tribute for Basky. However, Dragunity Divine Lance would have let us get more equips, and then we can go Vajrayana, remote destroy the Medusa with the Aklys, as we already did. So they are forced to attack. Dragunity Dux is going to equip the Phalanx, and then we're going to go Phalanx, Synchro Shokan into Guy Bulg, and Guy Bulg is going to destroy the Medusa. Unlike Gorgon, Medusa does not have any inherent protection effects. I could have actually, because there was another Dux in the graveyard, we could have gone up to 3,500, but that was not lethal, and you want to save your protection right? Guy Bulg's effect to pump up its attack is effectively its protection. So we want to save that for when we need it. And the time is now. Dragunity Divine Lance, attack or game. Okay, here we're going second against Ubel. And it's not the Ubel you're thinking of. It's not Fire King Ubel. It is Blackwing. So this was actually an idea I had when Blackwings were first announced. It's Allure of Darkness Blackwings, because all the Blackwings are darks. Allure of Darkness is actually not a great skill. It just lets you, it gives you an extra choice of cards, right? You get Allure of Darkness as your normal draw, and then that lets you draw 2 cards, and then you have to banish a dark monster. So it lets you choose between, I don't know, whatever, 2 of your dark monsters. And then you could potentially use, whatever, traps that summon banished monsters. But anyway, Blackwing bore the spear. No other special summon Blackwings, presumably. So we're going to go into our Synchro Shokan, into that Stardust Dragon. It's precisely the wrong choice. We should have gone into Blackwing Dragon. That's okay. So turn into a Kamikaze attack. Another Black Whirlwind. Search Blackwing Breeze the Zephyr. Now this is precisely what Duel School is trying to... Well, I think that the Duel School Loner Deck Duel is trying to teach you against. The opponent summons Breeze the Zephyr and Harmattan the Dust. The intention is unmistakable here. The opponent copies Breeze with Harmattan the Dust, and then we have 5 and 3 for level 8 for a Blackwing Dragon for lethal damage, 28 plus 17. However, Breeze, when it is special summoned, it cannot be used as synchro material, except for the synchro summon of a Blackwing monster, which Blackwing Dragon is explicitly not. So our opponent just attacks us to within an inch of our life and allows us to mount an epic comeback. We're gonna go Aklys, special summon the Mistletoe, equip the Divine Lance, and the game plan here is simple. We're just gonna get bigger than a Blackwing Dragon because I assume that's her biggest threat. So here's the Allure of Darkness. I guess drew 2 Mistrals, and then goes into a Blackwing Armed Wing so the game plan worked out perfectly. Blackwing Armed Wing, smaller than Mistletoe, and since we drew the Treacherous, we can sit on it. Thanks to Dragunity Divine Lance, we are immune to the Wall of the Daddy, and we attack for game without disruption. So that's the full thinking behind Dragunity Day. We're gonna have Reptilians Day today. Another live stream. Let me know what you think of 2 videos of a Dragunity live video and then a Dragunity replay video. Reptilian live video, Reptilian replay video. Thank you for watching.